Hi everyone, I'm Catherine. Today I've got my Instant Pot out here because I want to show you how to make a traditional lasagna in it without losing any of the amazing flavors and the many layers that we love in our lasagna. Alright, if you're new to my channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below and that bell notification so you'll know when my shows are posted. Alright y'all, let's get these Instant Pots out and let's put them to work making a traditional lasagna. Alright everyone, I'm going to go over everything we're going to need to make our Instant Pot lasagna, and we're going to start with our noodles. So these are oven ready noodles, lasagna noodles, and they are 9 ounces worth in here. Now you do want to use oven ready noodles, so find those in your store. And then we've got about 24 ounces of pasta sauce, any kind of flavor you want to use. I'm going to be using 1 pound of ground beef. I've got salt, pepper, Italian seasoning, parsley. Now this is to flavor it, so I'll be like shaking it in there per what we like to put into ours. I've got half an onion and half of a bell pepper diced up, minced garlic, and then for our cheese base, now I'm using some cottage cheese, probably about 8 ounces or a little more. And then I've got 8 ounces of mozzarella cheese. Alright, let's go ahead and get started. Let me show you what we're going to need to do. Now we're going to take our lid off the Instant Pot. Now inside, I've already have this placed in there. You're going to need a pan, because this is kind of a pan in a pan lasagna. And that's what's going to give it that nice lasagna layers. Alright, we're going to keep it traditional. So I'm going to put it all in one pan here, and then it's going to cook in one pan. Now, this is almost the size of this pan right here, so if I'll be able to get it in, but getting it out will be another problem. So what I did was I took some tin foil and I just kind of rolled it up until I made a little hammock here, and then I would be able to put the pan on it and then place it into my pot here, just like that. All right. Get started. We're going to go ahead and place our Instant Pot on the saute mode. Now we want to use the 30 minutes. That will give us time to saute our peppers and onions and cook down our ground beef in it. So that's fine right there. Okay, now it's ready to go. It's going to start heating up, and what we're going to do is add a little bit of oil inside of our pan there, heat that up, and then start sauteing our vegetables. Alright, I'm going to add about 1 tablespoon of oil in there. Now when it starts shimmering, it's time to add our vegetables, so keep an eye on it. Alright, it's nice and shimmery inside. I'm going to go ahead now and add my onions and peppers that I've diced up. Oh, you hear that sizzle? Perfect. Get them all out of there. Alright, so I'm going to cook these down for about 4 to 5 minutes until they're nice and soft and translucent, and then I'm going to bring you back. Okay, that's looking really good. Look at that. Alright, nice, soft, and translucent. We're going to go ahead now and add about 2 teaspoons of garlic. Give that a mix for about 30 seconds. I'm going to go ahead now and add my ground beef. Alright, I'm going to start browning it up. I'm going to use this nice tool that I have here. This is a meat chopper, and you just push it onto meat and twist, and it'll break it all up for you while browning your any kind of ground meat that you have. Ground beef, ground turkey, ground chicken, ground sausage, you name it. And if you like this tool, just check my description box down below, and you'll see my favorite items that I use in the kitchen under the Amazon links. Alright, I'm going to go ahead now and brown this all up, and then I'll bring y'all back. Okay, it looks to be all browned up inside of here. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to add my sauce, the whole jar, and then I'm going to add a 1/4 cup of water, 1 tablespoon of butter. That's kind of my secret ingredient. So salt, some pepper, I got some parsley here that I'm going to sprinkle in, and then some Italian seasoning. And then we're going to mix it all up. I'm going to give it a taste and see if it needs anything else, and then the sauce will be done. Alright, let's get started. Right at this point, we're going to go ahead and hit cancel to stop the saute function. Alright, so we have our meat mixture all done here. We've got our oven-ready lasagna sheets, and I need to mix up our cheese, which is going to be cottage cheese, or you can use ricotta cheese, whichever one you like. I tend to like the cottage cheese. It's a little more saltier. So I've got a 16-ounce container here, and I think I'm going to put about half of it in my bowl. Or maybe I'll just put it all in there. Okay. We'll see. There we go. And then I'm going to take my mozzarella cheese here, which is an 8-ounce package of shredded mozzarella cheese. I'm just going to pour that in. And then I'm going to give this a mix. So what I'm going to do is just kind of lightly spray around the bottom and the sides of the pan here with a cooking spray. That'll just keep the pasta from sticking. Okay, just like that. Now what we're going to do is put 1 ladleful of the sauce in the bottom of our baking dish here. Just like that. Full, complete coverage. And then what I'm going to do is I have these oven-ready lasagna sheets, and what I'm going to do is put them in here to cover the bottom. So you might be breaking these to get a good fit. You know, it may not look pretty, but it's going to turn out really good. Alright, so now what we're going to do is put another ladleful of sauce on the bottom. Just kind of, yeah. Make sure you get that sauce too, because the liquid will help soften those noodles up. Alright, we want to get a full coverage down there. Alright, now make sure you push down all the way around, just like that. Alright, now I'm going to take my cheese mixture here and just kind of blop it around. Just blop it around so you can get full coverage. That's how you do a lasagna, right? I mean, we know. Another layer of pasta. And then we're going to lay another layer of sauce. Smash it down. Another layer of cheese. All right, another layer of noodles. And one last layer of meat mixture. Alright y'all, so on the top layer I'm going to place just regular mozzarella cheese on top. Sprinkle it on there really good. Alright y'all, so I took the pot right here that we had made our bolognese in, and after we had put it all into the lasagna pan there, I went ahead and just rinsed this out and then just dried it out a little bit. That way we're going to be able to use this to put our lasagna pan into it. Alright, so we're ready now to put this in our Instant Pot. Now what we're going to do is seal this container full of lasagna tightly with some tin foil or aluminum foil. Alright, so what you want to do is just kind of coat it with a little bit of cooking spray, and that will help keep the cheese from sticking to the tin foil, so when we pull the tin foil off afterwards, all the cheese doesn't come off with it. Alright, so, and then seal it good. Make sure you have a tight seal, because we don't want a lot of that water that we're going to put into the Instant Pot to get into this lasagna. Alright, so y'all can see this here, right here. I'm just going to place this on top of here, and then lift up the handles right here, and then I can lift it up and put it into my pot right here, right there. All right, Move that out of the way, bring my pot over here. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead now and add 1 cup of water into the bottom of my Instant Pot because, you know, we need something to pressurize with, right? And then we're gonna go ahead and lift our pot up here and hold it with the handles of the tin foil and then just place it in there. Now, I'm just gonna kind of fold these down, and that way, when it's done, I can just grab these and pull it out. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and put this into my Instant Pot, put the lid on it, and then we're gonna go ahead and turn this on. All right, place the lid on, lock it into place. It's gonna sing to you when that happens. All right, now on the back of the unit is a knob and it's on sealing or venting. You want to make sure that it is on sealing. So I'm going to take the knob and push it onto sealing. All right, now on the front of the unit, we're going to go ahead and push the pressure cooker button or manual. We're going to put our timer on 25 minutes. Now it'll come up to pressure and then it's going to do a countdown for 25 minutes and then we'll be back. Alright, so the 25-minute countdown is done. Now it says L000. What we're looking for is L010, which means we're going to do a natural release for 10 minutes, and then we're going to finish it off with a quick release with the knob on the back of the unit. So once this hits 10, I'll be back and show you how we're going to finish this off. Alright, so the 10 minutes is done for the natural release. Now we're going to go ahead now on the back of the unit and put it from sealing to venting so that we can do a quick release of whatever's left in here steam-wise. Now what we want to do is wait for that pin to drop, which it just did. That was a very quick release. Alright, so now we are ready to take the lid off and then open it away from yourself. Now if you remember these 2 little flaps right here that we put in, we're going to go ahead and remove this using the flaps very carefully. Now I'm going to place it on a sheet pan here. Now I have my oven on broil because I want to brown the cheese that's on the top of my lasagna here. So I'm going to go ahead now and take the tin foil off. Now I'm going to gather it all up towards the center. That way the water that's on top right here that is gathered won't go into my lasagna. Alright, I'm going to try to pull down that cheese. Oh, it smells so delicious. Alright, I'm going to put this in my oven for about 5 minutes just to get a nice golden brown color on that cheese, and then we'll be back. Alright y'all, this came out of the oven on broil just to kind of brown the cheese up a little bit. I let it cool for about 10 minutes, so now we're going to cut a piece out of here and I'm going to show you what the traditional lasagna looks like out of the Instant Pot. Alright y'all, I just wanted to show you the layers in here. Look at that, how deep this is. Look at that. See all those layers? All right, there's my piece right there. Who's ready for a bite? Who would have thought a full lasagna in the Instant Pot? Many layers and delicious flavors on this one, y'all. Oh my gosh. We cooked everything using the Instant Pot here. Alright, if you're ready for this one, hey, make sure you check out my blog for the full recipe for this Instant Pot lasagna, alright? Step-by-step instructions that are printable. Alright, comment down below what you think. Give me a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below and that bell notification so you'll always know when my shows are posted. I will see you on the next episode.